Sorry about that brief interruption. As you well know, I am doing some things to help with my family, and something arose I had to go take care of. So we'll get right back. But what I saying? Seems like it was just yesterday. I was telling you how. Let's go to number 5. Governor Brian P. Kemp of Georgia, number 5 there. He is taking applications, okay? He's taking applications for the Senate seat. Just trying to find something I was looking at there. So if you are in the state of Georgia, Johnny Isakson, the senator, is retiring as of December 31st of this year. The governor of Georgia is taking applications. You can apply. You can apply for the job. There's a online application. If you think you could be the next senator of the state of Georgia, there's an online application that you could fill out, and that's number 2. Let's go to number 2. Show everybody there, right online. The application right there, governor's office, appointments. To apply for the gubernatorial appointment for the U.S. Senate following Johnny Isakson's retirement, effective December 31st, 2019, for the remainder of his unexpired term, follow these instructions. So yesterday, I went on and applied to be the next senator. Just letting you know, I applied yesterday to be the next senator of the state of Georgia. I really think I can go to Washington, D.C. and make it happen. I don't think I will get caught up in the swamp. I think I can go up there and work with Senator David Perdue, and I think I could just really do a good job for the citizens of the state of Georgia. And so I applied yesterday, and then this happened. This right here took place. I mean, I go online yesterday morning, I fill out the application form, and I discuss it with family and friends, and I say, hey, I think I can make a good senator for state of Georgia. And then this took place. Number 1, right here. Right here. That happened right there. That surfaced yesterday afternoon. I wrote the governor this morning. I've withdrawn my application to be senator. I mean, right there's buckwheat. This surfaced yesterday afternoon, and now I cannot be senator of the state of Georgia. Right? Did you enjoy that? I thought it was funny. I don't know. I can't hear you laughing. Come on, yuck it up a little. Put that back up. I didn't say to take it down. So this right here, and I want to tell you something. All right, and I want to tell you this is funny. I've told this story before, and I'll make it quick. But Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, the Liberal Prime Minister of Canada, the hypocrisy of these people, we'll get into his pictures that surfaced yesterday. But at 8 years old, okay, and I am going to use the real first name of the other guy. At 8 years old, my mom, this is back in trick-or-treating day, to where we didn't go to the big box store and buy a mask and plastic covering and call it a Halloween costume. This was back in the day where you trick-or-treat and you really, you got all fixed up. My mom thought that I should be buckwheat. I know. I'm coming clean here. I'm just like one of these politicians. So her and my aunt, the two of them, took pride in finding me the proper clothing, the proper skin makeup, and the proper things to tie my hair up as an 8-year-old. How embarrassing, right? And I went trick-or-treating as buckwheat, brown face, black face, whatever hell face you want to call it. I did it. So it's out there. So I had to say, no, I better not try to be senator while that picture could surface. And then I do plan to call a friend today, phone a friend, His name is Robert, and I will never forget. So we would all meet up at my house when we were kids to go trick-or-treating. We lived in a subdivision, and bada bing, bada boom, we had a lot of houses door to door. So I'm there, and I'm buckwheat, right? I got the shoe polish, whatever the hell they put on me when I was 8 years old. My mom, I was like, Mom, don't do this to me. Boom, right? Here shows up Robert. I've told this story, right? Robert's 9. I'm 8. Robert's a year older than me. Here shows up Robert, and I think it was number 9 on the shirt. No, it wasn't 9. I forget what number it was off the top of my head, but he has a white T-shirt on that says Mets. And on the back, it says Willie Mays. And Robert had taken some black shoe polish, and he'd done all of his arms up and his face. And here we go off trick-or-treating the whole crowd, and I'm buckwheat, and Robert's Willie Mays. So I plan to call. I'm going to reach out and find him today. I know where he's at. And I'm going to let Robert know that if he plans a run for office, I will expose his Willie Mays picture at 9 years old. Just say. So this I had really thought about, folks, really thought about being your next senator. And, we're going to keep this picture because every time something happens and we just got to throw our hands up, I just throw my hands up, right? Number 7, right? Number 7, pull up number 7. Every time I want to keep this picture around, it's going to be every day. And when we just decide to throw our hands up, like Congressman Doug Collins in the 9th District, that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this up right here. First of all, we'll back up to this in a minute, but Congressman Doug Collins and his pursuit and his pressure and him exposing the clown show that the Democrats tried to pull off in their first impeachment hearing went so bad between the congressman and Corey Lewandowski that it was a debacle? It was a disaster. The American people are like, what? So here's number 60. Let's pull up number 60. This is another picture that has surfaced of Prime Minister of Canada, which is running in an election. And this is Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister. He got an afro on there, right? He's got a nice little afro on the screen. You can see that there. That's Justin Trudeau. That picture has surfaced. And let's see what else we have here where Justin Trudeau is concerned. I got it here somewhere. Let me go through these. Sorry about that. Hold on. I'm going to find it here really quick. We have the Doug Collins threw his hands up, throw them in the air. Give me this. I'm going to do this as soon as I come back. Give me number 12. I know I'm looking for Justin Trudeau, but give me number 12. Sandy Hook parents release chilling back to school public service announcement. Really? Okay. So let me get to Justin Trudeau. There it is, number 20. So number 20, he didn't just go blackface. He went black Paul and all. Paul and all. That's your Paul. Black Paul and all. And he's got this girl in a little hold. He's with the little girl. He's there. He is Aladdin. Okay. So this is him as Aladdin with his nice black makeup and his hands are black and everything. And they are freaking out. I mean, this is breaking news. I walked in last night. Do you remember as a young child when you were walking through the house and all of a sudden the TV said breaking news and everybody stopped? Remember, everybody stopped like, what's happened? It's breaking news. But now they got this major sound effect and they got their logo whirls, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, their logo whirls all around the screen and it goes, bam, breaking news. So I'm walking through the house last night and in the house that never ending turns off Fox News. Oh my God, I wish they would turn off that damn channel every once in a while. But anyhow, so I'm walking through the house and all of a sudden the breaking news sound goes off and bam on the TV and it comes up, breaking news in the Canadian election. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau picture surfaces with him wearing blackface. Okay. All right. Him wearing blackface. And I thought, This is the breaking news. Now, with the Democrats and the liberals and the progressives and the environmentalists and all the left and the right, I mean, the left of the left side, the progressives, let me get this clear. Long night, folks. It's the hypocrisy. That is really what happens here. Is CNN on it developing this morning? What's developing about this? Number 49. 49, please. Justin Trudeau wore brown face at a 2001 Arabian Nights party while he taught at a private school. Canadians Liberal Party admits. Trudeau apologizes for brown face. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the buckwheat thing. I'm sorry about it. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should have known better, and I didn't. Okay. So here's another one, number 51, CNN. Really, this is developing this morning. Trudeau apologizes for brown face video, and here he is with the correspondent giving I'm standing outside right here where Justin Trudeau just exited a plane, and we had a press conference, and he apologizes. He said he should have known better. I'm John PQ whatever reporting for as we look deeper into Trudeau's brown face. What an Arabian night. All right, so anyhow, and really what it is the hypocrisy. So I don't want to talk about that much more with Justin Trudeau. I just wanted to tell you, I had to send a letter this morning and ask for the governor to remove my name in fear that my buckwheat picture would surface. Anyhow, let's go to number 54. Okay, 54. CNN politics. Bolton didn't have anything positive to say about Trump, the attendee said. Well, that sounds like the news media. That sounds like every single hashtag deep state corporate corrupt media outlet. Bolton rips Trump at private New York event. Attendee. Bolton didn't have anything good to say. But we have no idea who it is. It's behind closed door event. The attendee will not come out. But I just got out of a lunch. Bolton was there. You want to hear what he said? Sure. What do you have? He didn't have anything to say about Trump. I'm telling you. So CNN hangs up the phone and starts typing it in. Bam, breaking news. Bolton. Did anybody get the guy's name on the phone? No. Is that important? Isn't that irrelevant? I mean, Biden said the facts are irrelevant. It's irrelevant, right? It was irrelevant. Just we had a phone call. Guy was in lunch. Bolton is ripping on Trump. We thought it was big news. We're going to play it. So anyhow, that one there. Number 56. We'll come back and talk about this in just a minute. Number 56. Dems divided over march toward impeachment. Pelosi expressed her annoyance with judiciary staff. Just telling you, man. Republican ranking member. Now, Corey Lewandowski did a great job. Okay. But that first impeachment hearing, Congressman Collins wants to have FISA court hearings. He wants to dig into those FISA warrants, but they won't do it, right? But the very first, he said, what did Collins say? Get the popcorn out. Get the point of order. Oh. Nadler went all day like this. Roll call. Oh. So Congressman Doug Collins really made them look, and all Republicans on the Judiciary Committee, but Collins is the ranking Republican on the House Judiciary Committee, and he just ripped into Nadler, messed his day up, and Lewandowski made fun of everything they did, like Sheila Jackson Lee. Yeah, I didn't hear a question. I just heard a rant. So anyhow, that's going on. And then we're going to talk about, let's get 59. 59. Hell yes, we're going to take your AR-15s. Hell yeah, we are. We're going to talk about the gun control. And you're hearing about the whistleblower. Okay. And I find it interesting, and I will tell you this, I find it interesting. Number 50, okay? Let's just go 50. Trump's communications with a foreign leader sparked whistleblower complaint. All right. We're going to get into that in just a minute because that's top news everywhere. So I find it interesting. The New York Times ran Kavanaugh, and now the Washington Post, 3 days later, running the whistleblower story. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. We're going to take a brief break. We're going to take a brief timeout. When we come back, we're going to play some videos. I want to go to the gun control first and foremost and play the PSA video. So let's take a brief break. And again, don't forget, I had no choice. I mean, I don't even know if I had supporters out there. I don't know if any of you were supporting me for Senate. I started reaching out yesterday to get some letters, some endorsement letters and everything like that. But number one, as soon as this surfaced yesterday, late last night, and was breaking news around the internet, here on number one, I had no choice but to write the governor a letter. Isn't that picture number one? There you go. I had no choice but to write the governor a letter and say, I got to back out. I have to. I will not be the next senator from Georgia, and I hope the next senator of Georgia didn't do what I did where buckwheat's concerned. Take a break.